Hi, students. So this is the last big assignment for this school year, and you're going to write an argumentative assignment, which remember if you had looked at the material I posted earlier in the week, an argumentative writing piece is where you simply argue your opinion on something and you support it with proof or evidence that your opinion is a good one. So the assignment's called Final Homework Project, 3 Things I Want on a Lost Island. So let me show you what you're gonna have to do. So you have to pick 3 things you would take with you if you were on an island completely by yourself, there's no other people around, and you have to survive on this island. So just to give you an idea of what it looks like, so just imagine you're this guy right here, by yourself, you're on an island, surrounded by water, you can't find any other people. What 3 things, so what 3 items would you want to have with you that could help you either to escape or to find help or to just survive, maybe make food? What would you want to have with you to survive on an island? So to complete this assignment, you'll have to click over this side. It should say your name here. When you click on it, it's going to open up a Google Slides document. It should already have your name there if you're logged in as yourself on your school Google account. So it looks something like this. On the first page, you don't have to change anything here. I already put the title for you. Just make sure you click down here and you add your name and the date. So you'll go down here and you'll have to add whatever your name is. I would put my name. Please put your full name. So don't put my name here, make sure you're putting your name here. And then whatever date you're doing, today is the 28th for me, for example, so I would write May 28th, 2020. So put your name and date. On the second page is the first thing that you would want. So you have to pick items. So I gave you some examples. If you look back at the assignment, I put a bunch of examples here that you can pick from if you want, you know, like a knife or a fishing net, maybe so you can catch some fish, matches that would help you make fire so that you could cook food. So these are just some options. You can pick 3 of these if you want, or you can pick whatever 3 things you decide. Maybe it's not on my list. So the first thing I would want, and this is just an example, and I would really like for you to put your own examples, but I would pick a knife for my first example. And why would I want a knife? Well, a knife could help me hunt maybe animals or fish for food. A knife could help me cut trees or branches for wood, so I could either build a boat or build like a house, a shelter. I would want a knife because, and then you tell me why, because I can use a knife to cut wood or to hunt animals for food. And then if you want, you can also add a picture. If you want, you don't have to. Remember, you go insert, image, search the web. This is if you want to add a picture, but you don't have to. Search knife. And then here I can click on the picture, insert, and it will bring in my picture of the knife. As you can see, it's coming in way too big. So I'm gonna click on a corner here and make it much smaller. There we go, better. So There, I added my picture of the knife. And that's all you need for the first page. So you're gonna do the same thing with number 2, the same thing with number 3. You have to pick 3 things. And then on slide number 5, you need to tell me something you would not bring with you on the island. For example, something I don't need on that island. I would put my phone, and I wouldn't want my phone because, for one, there's probably no cell reception in an island in the middle of nowhere. Probably it would not work anyway because it's so far away from the city that it would be useless to have a phone. Also, the battery is going to die, and on the island there's no electricity, so you're not going to be able to charge your phone to be able to use it. So a phone is really not going to help you on the island. So why would I not want a phone? I would not want a phone because the battery would die and I cannot charge a phone on an island, right, in the middle of nowhere with trees. There's nowhere to charge a phone. So I would not want a phone because the battery would die and I cannot charge a phone on an island. And if I wanted to add a picture to that, again, I could go insert image, search the web. Now I don't want knife anymore. I'm gonna write no phone to look for a picture. Here we go, maybe I'll pick this first one. Insert. This is to show something that I don't want on the island. Again, it comes up really big, so just make sure you make it smaller. You click on the corner, you can move it around. There you go. I would not want a phone. And on the very last page, page 6, you're just going to, as a conclusion, you're going to repeat what you just wrote on the other pages. So if I were on a lost island, I would bring these things. And this is where I write my answers. A knife, and then I can delete. A knife, and then my other 2 options, and then why? Because I can hunt and look for food. And then you would also write, I would not bring, and this is where you write what you would not bring. I would not bring a phone because, and then I write the same thing that I wrote on the page with the phone, because the battery would die and I cannot charge the phone when I'm on an island. And that's it. That's all you have to do for that. When you're finished, just make sure that you, on the assignment, that you click turn in when you're finished. Click this button here that says turn in, because then that lets me know that you are finished your assignment, and it will send it directly to me. All right, good luck.